Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Bringing it out. It's low. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Give it to the back again. tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Thornton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Sampson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Vols will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. We're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Testing the right side here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Grab behind the line, it's Ferguson. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Gabriel. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And they stop him. I think it's short of the first down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up, and you can go get a touchdown.
And the Ducks are on the move here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. Forced set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Sampson. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Brazzell. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that '98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. The eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. On the ground, it's Sampson. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff to the right side. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
The thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Single back, takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Catch made on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Finding space at the 20. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oregon. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And in first down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He's escaping the pocket now. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side. Touchdown, Volunteers. Will take the lead in the second half. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship. But he
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Gabriel. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Crucial third down play coming up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I'll tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Looking for a gap. It's Sampson. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Vols look to keep this drive moving. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snags the quick throw. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Short connection to the tight end here.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense blows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Do it again, defense.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's James. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Holden.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Holden. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Takes the handoff again. Finding space at the 20. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson. And they pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.